And now we are beginning the Karakura arc. The pendulum swings back.
"110 years ago. I mean, more or less, that is, but that's not actually the important part. Anyway, back then, I was the captain of Squad 5. My lieutenant was Sosuke Aizen. Kiryo Hikifune was promoted and left her seat as captain of Squad 12 vacant. The captain of Squad 2, Yoruichi, recommended Kisuke for the open position, Kisuke Urahara.
I see.
When you're above others, you can sympathize with underlings, but you should never ingratiate yourself. That's what I told him, probably because he reminded me of myself. After a while, Kisuke founded the Department of Research and Development. Hiyori was his lieutenant, and she wasn't doing a bad job at all. Anyway, 101 years ago, accidents started taking place. People had started mysteriously disappearing from the Rukon district in the Soul Society. The only thing that was left behind were their clothes. Now, to be clear, they didn't die. Instead, they completely stopped existing as people. Kisuke sent Hiyori to look into it, fearing that it could be some new kind of disease or something. And then, that very night, the head captain called a meeting of all the captains to discuss the situation. The spiritual pressures of the captain and lieutenant of Squad 9 who were out investigating the accident had disappeared seemingly with no reason. The honor of our entire organization rested on solving this case. A special task force of captain-class units, aided by Hachi, the Kido expert, was created and sent to investigate. I was part of that task force. In the course of our duties, we found a masked Soul Reaper attacking Hiyori. The way that he growled and his spiritual pressure were exactly the same as a Hollow's. We saved Hiyori, and Hachi used his Bakudo to stop the Berserk Soul Reaper. But that was just the start. A mask appeared on Hiyori's face, and she attacked me out of nowhere. And at the same time, a traitor killed most of us. And then...
Please, I'm asking you, don't put the blame on him, Captain Hidako.
I got it, or so I thought. Now I get that I didn't get it, but I'd been gotten instead. I'd chosen him as my lieutenant in order to keep an eye on him, since he was such a dangerous and untrustworthy man.
You had no idea that for the last month, the person who was walking behind you wasn't actually me at all. I have the ability to create a wide range of illusions. That is the true ability of my Zanpakuto Kyoka Suigetsu. That power is called Kanzen Saimin, complete hypnosis.
My suspicions kept my eye keen, but he ended up using that to his advantage. You see, he actually...
In fact, I chose you, Captain Hidako.
managed to trick my very eyes.
Transparent treachery is nothing to fear. What's truly frightening is treachery that can't be detected.
Exactly.
The next thing you know, he put a mask on my face too. Aizen's goal was experimenting with the hollification of Soul Reapers.
Captain Hidako, goodbye. You people made for truly magnificent pawns.
As it turns out, all of us had been cluelessly playing right into his plan all along. As for the rest, I only know about it from what Kisuke told me later on. Kisuke and Tessai Tsukabishi, the Kido commander, rushed in to put an end to the whole mess, but Aizen and his folks managed to escape. With the aid of time stop and space dislocation, 2 Forbidden Kido, Kisuke brought us back to Squad 12's barracks, still hollowified. Kisuke did his best to use the Hogyoku to heal us, but he wasn't able to. When the next morning rolled around, both him and Tessai ended up being arrested by the Central 46, and after all that, Kisuke was expelled from the Soul Society for life. After using us as proof of Kisuke's actually non-existent crimes, they decided that they wanted to execute us as hollows. Everything that was happening was all part of the plan that Aizen had concocted.
Exactly.
He's one thorough guy, you gotta give him that. This was, of course, the worst possible ending for us, and so we picked the least terrible strategy. We managed to escape the Soul Society, along with some help that was provided by Yoruichi Shihoen. To be honest, I was pretty mad about the whole thing. I mean, having to escape even though I hadn't done anything bad. Soon after, we reached the world of the living, where Kisuke gave us Gigai with a spiritual pressure masking function. That kept us hidden for more than a century. We waited patiently and prepared for the day that we knew was going to come, sooner or later.
Right, exactly. The time has come.
That's the way that all of us ended up in the world of the living, together as the group known as the Visored.
Yep.
Kisuke said there was no miscalculation, and that was the biggest miscalculation, as I suppose should have been expected. In the end, everything turned out for the worst. We truly do owe a great deal to Kisuke, as we do to Aizen as well.
You're going to participate in the war against Aizen. The war begins.
Ichigo Kurosaki lost consciousness in the battle with the Quattro Espada, Ulquiorra Schiffer. Yet in response to Orihime's cries for help, he achieved complete holification. This power allowed him to defeat Ulquiorra as well as rescue Orihime Inoue. Even so, Sosuke Aizen's true objective was to divide the Soul Reaper's forces. Ichigo rushed into the world of living through the Garganta, opened by Mayuri Kurotsuchi. Aizen's forces and the 13 Court Guard squads' bitter battle finally began.
The final war begins.
Their spiritual pressure is monstrous. So what's the best strategy? Should we hit their leader first?
No. Aizen's abilities are unique. We should take out the others first, then focus our attack on him.
The problem is, we don't really have any guarantees that Aizen won't attack, while we're busy fighting the Espadas.
Yeah.
Everyone stand back! All things of this world turn to ashes. Ryujin Jaka! Jogaku Enjo! I believe that it should take a decent amount of time for Aizen and all of his people to escape the fire. All right. Now, let's take our time crushing them to dust.
The head captain plays rough.
Yikes! Old man Yama's really in a terrible mood.
Aizen.
Well, well. Look what we have here. We've got tons of enemies. Take a look at what's happened to our boss.
Watch how you talk about Lord Eisen, Bedagon.
With our boss indisposed like this, I'm the one who's gonna be in charge now. I hope no one has a problem with that. The enriched spirit zone beneath our feet. You said it was fake. That it was nothing but some kind of a replica created in the Soul Society. The enemy's plan, as I understand it, was to use the power contained in those 4 pillars to swap the real town out and replace it with the other fake one. Therefore, what would happen if those pillars were to get destroyed?
Bunch of fools! Did you really think that I wouldn't post guards? Especially at such strategically important locations? The pillars are protected by some of our finest warriors.
Madarame! Ayasagawa! Kira! Hisagi! What in the world are you all doing here? Did you guys know about this?
Sure, of course.
Listen, don't look at me.
I'm sure that I told you. You were probably just busy eating rice crackers at the time. Because of that.
Ah!
Or did I forget to tell him?
Four Soul Reapers, huh? So what? Who cares? The pillars are defended by 4 little ants. 4 dragons will be able to crush them easily. Crush them.
Yes, sir. As you wish, Your Majesty.
Warrior's conduct.
Whoa, you're quite a tall one. I just pray that you're as strong as you look.
How?
Pray? To what? You Soul Reapers have a god greater than yourselves?
What? Now that you mention it, I'm not really sure who I'd pray to. You know, forget it. It doesn't matter. Tell you what, I'll just pray to your god.
Oh, that's fine then, I suppose. The god that we have here is actually our king. He knows better than anybody that you don't stand a chance against me.
Abirama Redder, one of King Baragon's fracciones. What's your name, Soul Reaper?
Izuru Kira, Lieutenant Squad 3.
Squad 3? Then you served under Gin Ichimaru. Oh, I see. He said that he left you back at the Soul Society. Now I see why. I'd try my hardest to rid myself of a fool like you, too, if I were...
Show yourself. Wabiske. The power of my Zanpakuto. Did you know? Don't do that. Don't ever say that name to me, understand? If you're going to have to die, wouldn't you rather be buried in one piece?
There you go. I had faith in you. I knew that you could make that face. Nice and low. Didn't hurt. Here I go. Let's go. We're just starting. Don't fight.
what my Zanpakuto does. I'll kill you. Those who are cut by it are forced to crawl, unable to bear their own weight. And then, they always bow their heads, as if asking for forgiveness. Hence the name Wabisuke.
That's what I'm talking about. There's the expression I wanted to see. That's it! Perfect! Now that's your battle face. Don't be misled. The wings of Aguila aren't normal wings. They crush anything they hit. They're wings that are made of heavy steel.
I truly held great admiration for him. I looked up to him, and I followed after him. And I also hurt people exactly as he ordered me to. Yeah, you're not wrong. I may well have been discarded. Yet those people who suffered far more and far worse than I ever did somehow still care for and encourage me. I can't thank them enough. I'm grateful to them. After all, I'm the one who made the decision to follow the order. That's why I chose to continue bearing this sin. I will keep moving forward, shouldering the weight of your death as well. I can see that. That won't hurt me.
Too weak.
Over here.
Too weak.
Don't underestimate me. We're just starting. Didn't hurt. It can't be. Too late. Stay put. Here I go. That won't hurt me. That won't hurt me. Here I go. I can see that. Let's go.
Boss! Oh no. Not good. My wings!
It doubles the weight of anything it cuts. If I cut twice, the weight doubles again. I cut it 3 times, it doubles again. That's the power of my...
You dirty little snake! How dare you?
The way a true warrior fights? What you're saying is completely incomprehensible to me. Squad 3's flower is the marigold. It symbolizes despair. It's also the emblem of our confidence and our pride. Fighting isn't supposed to be heroic. It's simply not intended to be exhilarating. Violence should only bring about despair. It's dark and terrifying. It must remain gruesome. Because otherwise people won't fear it, and if they don't, they won't. To my mind, Wabisuke, out of all the Zanpakuto there are, best exemplifies the philosophy that Squad 3 operates under. It increases the weight of whatever it cuts. Those who are cut by it are forced to crawl, unable to bear their own weight. And they always bow their heads, as if they were asking for forgiveness. Hence the...
Just hold on!
A warrior should never beg for his life. Goodbye, warrior of the sky. Promise me that you'll never forgive me.
I have to thank you for surrounding us with thorns, hiding us from prying eyes. If you hadn't done so, then someone might have seen.
Man, what a letdown. To think you really believed you could defeat a lieutenant. The pillar! It collapsed!
But of course it has.
One of us lost.
Ikaku!
No! Way.
Ikaku!
So, it appears the town is coming back now. You know, I thought that Baldy here was holding something back. I guess that I'll never know for sure.
What's that? Who do you think is dead?
All right. Fine.
Captain Komamura!
Breathe, Calderon.
Never run away. Now come, Miba. Stand here. Yes. Bankai! Kokojo Tengen Miao!
What is it? What's happening? What are you?
That's right. I haven't introduced myself. I am Sajin Komamura, captain, and of course, as you say, I'm just a bug of a man.
I shall end this. It doesn't matter where you are.
Amazing.
Of course. It's nothing like your Bankai, eh, Gaku?
Iba.
Don't... Relax. I'm not gonna tell the captain.
Eh? Unfortunately, my hearing's not that good today.
Now then, looks like the curtain has finally been raised.
Yep.
Attack! Defend this ground with every last ounce of your might. Even if your flesh is torn from your bones, the enemy must not enter. Stop them, no matter what. They must not be allowed to set 1 foot on Soul Society soil.
Omaida! You're too stiff. You're scared. You haven't been in combat for a long time. You're so pathetic I can be— This is a great opportunity. Know what? You should get yourself killed as soon as possible.
What? Haha! What are you talking about? I'm not stiff, and I'm not scared, and nobody's gonna kill me!
Is that so? Then don't get killed.
Oh boy. It makes me so tense being around Old Man Yama when he's like this. It's uncomfortable.
I know. When this is over.
No.
What are you talking about? I've never known you to work enough to get tense shoulders.
It's starting, Rangiku.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. Let's go. Stay sharp, Rangiku.
Yes.
Los Lobos.
The child. Would you mind sending her away from here?
Why?
I can't fight my best with her around. Isn't it the same for you?
What?
Beast, that's fine. There's really no need to fight your best. We can just play around a little bit.
What do you mean?
This goes against the core elements of my nature. To be honest, if I had my way, we'd just pretend to fight and let the others do all the real fighting.
What are you?
Hey, I like it. No, really. I'd much rather do that too. I don't care much for pain. But even so, I'm afraid that I'm going to have to say, not this time. I can't.
Yep.
I see. Man, how regrettable.
So, you're really not gonna help him?
Of course not. 2 against 1 is bad form.
You completely sure about that? Stark's pretty strong. I mean, that guy's dead.
Thank you. You're very considerate. I pray it won't end like that.
Yeah, fine. So, you want to fight me then? Huh? A child? Me? Listen, with an Arrancar, age isn't...
I know, but I just can't do it. You ought to be home right now playing with your dolls.
Ha ha! If you're gonna belittle me like that, I'll just have to make you fight me!
Oh boy.
From all that I've been able to see of the 3 of you so far, that girl is the 3rd strongest. Maybe. I'd say that old man over there is number 1, and you're number 2. That's what I'm hoping for, anyway.
I see. Sorry. I'm the Primera Espada.
I knew it. That's really too bad. When number 1 is somebody like you, that makes it rather difficult, you know?
Hey, tell me something, would you? Are all your Bankais that powerful?
I think so. Bankai is our ace in the hole, which means that they gotta be pretty impressive.
How about this? Between the Bankai of that ice guy over there and yours, which is stronger?
Hard to say. Captain Hitsugaya is very gifted. In another 100 years, I think he'll surpass me.
I see. So then, that means as a...
Jushiro! Just hold on to that. This guy is finally ready to go at it.
Yeah, if I could see what your Bankai is like, I'd like that. Lilynette! Come here.